Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and I'm a 13th year teacher here in Texas, and this is going to be another week of my life. It is actually Tuesday. I did not get to talk to y'all yesterday because I have duty this week, so I am running into the cafeteria every morning when I get here. I have a little time to set up my room, which is basically my lights, and then I have to go. After school, Madison had swim and I had to talk to a teacher, so I did not have time after school. And during my conference, we had a meeting. So I did not get to talk to you all yesterday at all. This week we are reading Amy Wu and the Patrick Dragon. I've never read this book before. It is so cute. I love this story. It's adorable. I'm trying to think what else happened. I don't think I can think of anything else that happened. Other than the meeting, we just had like a quick little meeting. We have pictures today. So this morning we had our staff pictures, and then we had our class pictures, which we didn't get to do centers because of it. We're a little behind on our writing because of it, but it'll be fine. We also had library today. So the kids went in, exchanged library books, took tests if they needed to. It was just a thing, like a normal day. I don't understand why we have this extra. Let me backtrack. It's very nice that we get this extra time in our library, but I don't understand why we have it. It just, like, what we did this morning is what we do in class. Like, I let them take tests in their class. The other ones basically just sit on the carpet and read. Yeah, so that's what we did. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna go though because I need to get some things done. I have grading. I had to grade writing. Yeah. Okay. Gotta grade the writing. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey y'all, I just realized that it's Friday and I did not pick y'all up a single other day this week. Like, I am so sorry. It has been a crazy week. It's the last 6 weeks. I'm trying to get grades done. I'm trying to get like all these things done. And I didn't even realize that I never picked y'all up. I didn't realize that I didn't do all these things. So yeah, it's Friday. And I didn't do these things. So I'm clocking in for the after school program. I need to take my computer with me to get some stuff done. And then I need to go prep for what we're about to do in the ACE program, which is I'm art today. So I am doing a Dixie Cup squirrel so they can have that. I just can't believe it. I was sitting here going, okay, did I do everything this week that I need to get done? I was going through my checklist and trying to get things taken off the checklist, and just realized, yo, you did not do this. Like, I just can't even believe it. So I am going to, yeah, this is the story we read this week, and I need to hang up pictures of it onto my, we talked about it, I just haven't hung them up. I need to get my, because I remember to do this. We did our dojo story today, y'all. It went really well. So we talked with all the kids before. Like, we've been talking to them about like their points and how their points they can use. Like, they basically spend at the store, and if you're in negative, you're in overdraft, and you owe us money, basically. So we talked about all that. The kids did really good today with it. We got to do the first shop. I had a good amount of kids in my homeroom that actually got to buy something today or save. We only had one kid out of all of them that actually saved their money. I'll talk to you guys more about this later, but I'm gonna go get my after school stuff ready to go, and then I'll talk to you guys later. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to kind of like sit down with y'all. It's Friday night. I'm getting ready for bed, and I just kind of want to talk to y'all about this week. I didn't get to, sorry, my pajamas are nasty. Yeah. Just ignore that. I just kind of want to talk to y'all and like debrief about this week because I need the debriefing, and I didn't get to talk to you guys a lot this week. I had duty all day this week, so I didn't get to talk to you guys in the morning like I usually do. And my conference, we were so busy with things this week that I just didn't have time. So today, actually not today, this week. Let's go through the week. It was picture day this week. End of the 6 weeks. We had grandparents' day lunch. It was insane. So picture day was Tuesday. We had staff pictures that morning, so I had to get here even earlier than usual because we were taking our staff pictures at 7 that morning. So that was fun. And then we had PLC meetings on Wednesday. And in this meeting, we were discussing parent conferences. Me and my teammate have already scheduled, like, we've already sent out the, like, we use Parent Square. We've already sent out the Parent Square for parents to, like, sign up. Also, I broke a nail this week. Like, this nail used to be, like, this long. and it completely broke, and it hurt really bad when I did it. But anyway, so I did that this week. We had that, and then we talked about just getting those scheduled. So deciding what kids you need to have conferences with, because when you're rotating, there's no way we can have 40 conferences in one day. Like, we get one day and a half basically to have these conferences, and then there's no way we can have all 40 conferences with all these parents. So we picked the ones that we really, really, really need to have conferences with first, and then we went from there. So I think there's about 11 that we really have to have conferences with, and then we're going to do a phone conference with some of them, with some other ones, but the 11 are the ones that we went to see in person. So we got that. That was basically what our home meeting about was on PLC day, was that. I had to put in an absent request because we have I need a day that I can go get my mom and get her settled back in and all that. So I put that day in. Grades are due on Monday, and I have a stack, y'all, a stack of papers I need to bring home this weekend and get graded. I was behind from last week. Now I have all this week's plus the ones that I didn't get to do last week, all to put in. And I haven't even touched my slides this week. I haven't even touched my slides. So I have to get my slides done and my grading all done in one weekend with everything else that I have going on. So yeah. So that was that. We had our grandparents' day lunch on yesterday, which it was kind of like the opening of our cafeteria too. So for like a year, they've been doing construction on our cafeteria. We've been expanding it because we need the space. We're getting bigger. We're getting a lot more kids in, and we just need the space. So they kind of made a dedicated middle school side and a dedicated elementary side. So like, this is where the middle school sits and eats. This is where the elementary sits and eats, and it's divided by the bathrooms and the stage. Oh my God, y'all, the stage looks amazing. Oh, I cannot wait to have performances on that. I just think it's gonna be awesome. So we have that. We had that. It was crazy busy. Like, there was so many people. So our campus this year is like the first official year we're like completely open. We've slowly been adding a new thing every year since COVID, and this is the first official year that we're completely open. Like, completely open. Last year we opened up like lunches and stuff. This year we're opening up everything again, parties, all that. So that's what we're doing this year, and it's amazing. Yeah. And we started getting like more volunteers this year, which is awesome. I had a volunteer come in my room. Was it today? No, last week. I had a volunteer come in my room last week. Excuse me. And help out in the room, and it was just so nice. It was so nice to have someone in there and like do things that I have been neglecting and putting off. So my goal is every week I'm gonna have things set aside that they could possibly do if they do come. That way, and it's gonna be the things that I just don't have time to do. So that's the goal. That's the plan. Anyways, so we did that, and then we had that, and then we had a technology grant due this week. We had one of our kids, their parent recommended testing, so we had their testing that the teachers have to do this week. And then we had, what was the other thing? Oh, our goals are due. So we had to sit down, and that's what we were working on during our conferences. Is every day we were working on one of those things. So I couldn't really like show you, like talk to you guys, because we were working on things. Like it wasn't just me. We were working together to get things done and get things accomplished. So we got our technology grant in, and we put in for 3 things. Well, I put in for 3 things. My team partner only put in for 2. So the state of Texas came out with this stupid law. They came up with a lot of stupid laws this year, but this one, so apparently we have to, like, if you have a class library, you have to make it public, like record all the books that you have in your library and then make it public. So I asked for like a little scanner, a library scanner, so I could scan my books into a system and get them put up. I did that, and then we put in for like the Google tablets. I don't know what they're called, but they're the Google tablets, just because honestly I'm tired of constantly carrying around a clipboard to keep a track of all my stuff. I want to be able to do it digitally, so we put in one of those so I could just carry that around. I could have it to take points. I could have it to like it would just be easier to like have that direct communication with my team partner. So we have that. And then we did, what was the other thing we did? I don't remember what the other thing was that we did. Oh, we put in for a stream deck, and I really, really hope we get it, but I don't know, because they wrote us back today and said that they're gonna have to see if it's compatible with our hubs, like our things that's connected to our flat panel. So we will see what we end up getting, but that was all due today, Friday, and we got everything done. Yesterday we did the paperwork for the kid. The day before we did our goals. Today we did our technology grant stuff. Well, we finalized our technology grant stuff. We started working on our technology grant stuff days ago, but today we've kind of like sat down and finalized everything and came up with what we wanted. So that is what we did. I'm really, really happy with all that. It was a crazy busy week, but next week even going to be more insane. I don't have duty though, so that will help. That will help with some of that. But next week's going to be even more insane because it's homecoming week, homecoming week. So now there's some days I won't be able to dress up because I don't have the things, and I'm not spending money just to wear one thing that day. Like camo day, I don't have any camo. I used to have a camo shirt, but I don't know what happened to it, and I'm not spending more money on another camo shirt just to wear one time a year. So sorry about that, but I'm not doing that. There's Disney Day, which I have a Disney shirt. Barbecue dads, soccer moms. I can do that one. That one's easy. And then I can't remember the other days. There's our Spirit Day, of course. And then what's the one day I'm missing? Oh, Neon Day, which I totally have a neon shirt. So I got over all the other days. I just won't have camo day. Madison is prepared for every single day. I prepared for every single day, and she will be ready to dress up. So she did not have a camo shirt either, but you know, that's just not what kind of family we are. So yeah. I am going to go though, because I need to finish doing a couple things before I go to bed. It's like 10 o'clock and I need to go to bed because I'm tired, and we have to wake up early for Madison's game tomorrow. So I hope you don't mind this like little recap. I'm sorry that I just didn't pick up the camera again. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye y'all.